Someone is pissed that you broke the toxic cycle. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Someone is pissed that you broke the toxic cycle. Now, a toxic cycle is a repetitive series of negative events. Let me say it louder, y'all. For my chosen ones in the back. A toxic cycle is a repetitive series of negative events, which means it's always something bad, dramatic, or terrible that is happening that continues within a process, that continues within a cycle. Like it never ends. It's a never-ending process. It's a never-ending cycle. Okay? So examples of a toxic cycle. It can be dysfunctional family members being dysfunctional. Generational curses. People within your family or friend group being terrible with money. They get a big lump sum and the cycle is they always spend it. They get a big lump sum and the cycle is they always blow it on things that they know they had no business purchasing. Okay? Family, understand what I'm saying. When it comes to people who are in this toxic cycle, it's something that they can't get out of. It can be a relationship, right? It can be a marriage. Toxic cycle. Every time they get mad, somebody go cheat. Toxic cycle. Every time they get mad, somebody get beat. Toxic cycle. Okay? And so with that being said, y'all, I want to speak about why they are mad and pissed that you broke their toxic cycle. All right? And so that's pretty much what it is, y'all. Every time you decide to uplift yourself, every time you decide to become a better individual, every time you decide to heal, every time you decide to lose them and remove them to better you, you begin to see their true intentions, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I see your true intentions. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I see your true intentions. Now, family, I do want to address the elephant in the room, y'all. I took a 3-day hiatus because I was just taking a mental break, right? Emotional break. You know, y'all, you never know who's fighting silent battles. I'm not saying that to be taking pity on or for a person to say, oh, Reno, what's going on with you? Because honestly, y'all, I'm actually okay. It's just that you need a mental break, especially when you're talking about doing videos constantly, when you're talking about pouring out constantly. So you have to take care of yourself. Somebody drop in the comments and say, take care of yourself, right? So I wanted to kind of address that elephant in the room. All is well, y'all. The what you call it, the UFO haven't came and got me, family. Okay, I'm not laying down on my deathbed. Okay, and of course, knock on wood, y'all, because I don't want that anyway. I'm not making that into a joke. But the point is that I am okay. All right. But with that being said, family, here I am on this Tuesday in the legendary part, and we are about to say some legendary things. Okay, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. All right, don't forget to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single thing I post. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Someone is pissed you ended the toxic cycle. Oh, they mad. They big mad, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say, stay mad. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, stay mad, all right? But let's get into it. Number one, they can no longer infect you, all right? Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they can no longer infect you, okay? Let's just speak about infection for a while. So when it comes to being around toxic people, it's like a sickness that they have. It's like a sickness that they are, imputing onto you. It is a disease that they are giving to others, right? So a person who walk into the workplace, who walk into, a family function, negative, it's like they changed the entire dynamic of the environment. Why? Because they came in with negative energy, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, keep that over there. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, keep that over there, right? But what I'm saying, y'all, is that when you are infected, you can tell the difference, right? versus, okay, let me tell you this right here, y'all. If you get hit on your toe, or if you stump your big toe, how we used to do when we were kids, if you stump your big toe and you allow it to get infected, it's gonna be two different pains. One pain just kind of hurt, it burns a little bit because flesh is showing, and on top of that, it hurts your feelings. But when it really get infected, yeah, it feel like you want to cut the whole toe off. Infection. See, sometimes, y'all, the things that we allow to tarnish us, the things that we allow to touch us, don't always infect us, because we catch it in time to become better. We catch it in time to not allow it to get infected, just like the big toe. Reno, what are you saying right now? They are pissed and they are mad because they can no longer infect you, okay? They can't infect you with doubt. They can't infect you with discouragement. They can't infect you with pain. They can't infect you with any type of sickness, negativity. They can't infect you. And that is the issue that they have, because they can no longer infect you. It was a man who was knowingly and willingly spreading HIV to young and older naive women, right? So women who did not know anything about the guy. He was spreading HIV, and I want to say the guy got locked up. They put the guy away for a long time. I think he's still locked up. In fact, he was a DJ. He was a DJ for a famous person who was a rapper, and that guy ended up getting years because he was spreading HIV knowingly. He was trying to infect them. And that's the thing, y'all. Some people know that they are negative before they even come into your life. Some people know that they don't have good intentions for you before they even come into your life. Some people know they don't have a plan for you before they even come into your life. They want to infect you with insecurities. They want to infect you with trauma. They want to infect you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't infect me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you won't infect me. All right. Number two, next thing I want to speak about is your energy is unavailable. Okay. Your energy is unavailable. Family, this entire 2025, I'm asking y'all kindly, make yourself unavailable, especially to those who are not deserving of your time or energy, right? Have you ever been out, you went to Chili's, you went to Buffalo Wild Wings, or you went to Applebee's, and I like all of them, by the way. And to be honest, y'all, my favorite is Chili's. But let's just say you went to Chili's, and you came back home, you had a great day, great successful day, productive day at work, whatever, and somebody calls you. And you start looking at that phone like, should I answer or should I not? Like, y'all know you may get that text from that one person, or you got people in your life like that, or that call, and you like, do I want to answer this, or I don't know. And then you answer it and they just dump it all on you. They pour it all on you as if you are a trash can, as if you are a trash bag. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? You like, hold on, man. I ain't asked for all this. But had you made yourself unavailable, then you would not have gotten any of it. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Reno, what are you saying? You have to make yourself unavailable. And now that you have made yourself unavailable, they pissed because they cannot continue the toxic cycle. They cannot continue it, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm unavailable. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm unavailable. Now, be ready for people to say that you have changed. Be ready for people to say that you act like you're better than them. Be ready for people to claim that you switched up. Be ready for it. Because it's all manipulation tactics, right? It is all manipulation tactics. People are pissed because they can't get what they want from you, all right? People are pissed because they can't get what they want from you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Next thing, y'all, it's going to be number 3. That is, they have to deal with self. All right? They have to deal with self. Family, dealing with yourself is one of the hardest things that a human being can do, right? Everybody do not understand or grasp the mental and emotional tools to deal with self. Why? Because they still looking at that little boy in the mirror as a 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old man. They still looking at that young girl in the mirror as a 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old woman. And that person who they see is hurt, battered, bitter, insecure, right? They can have all the muscles in the world, but that man is still thinking about the time he was molested, raped, beat, abused, bullied, still haven't healed. And the thing is, y'all, I'm not even making fun of the fact that a person has yet to heal or they're trying to heal. But what I am saying is, hurt people hurt people. So it's not to say it is a bad thing because you haven't healed. It's a bad thing because you are hurting people who are already healed or people who are pure. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? And, you know, people are looking for those type of individuals. They are looking for people who are pure. They are looking for people who are, you know, up. They have the standards. They are good. They're looking for people to snatch off the market and infect, okay? Infect with that disease. Infect with that sickness. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. They have to deal with self. You know, y'all, let's just say you got a person who's, two people who's roommating together, right? One of them is clean, the other one is dirty. You know, I'm talking about dirty. No, the hygiene terrible. They don't bathe. They don't take care of themselves. Don't wash dishes. And y'all know I had many roommates, y'all. Like I done had like 6, 8 roommates when I went to college, when I went to school. I had like 6, 8 different roommates because we had to continuously move. Anyway, let's just say 2 people are staying together and one is clean and the other one is dirty. Well, the thing is, y'all, the dirty person is going to always do what? Blame the clean person. Now, the clean person may make a mistake, leave a paper towel out, leave something, you know, undone, right? They may make a mistake. Well, when that clean person leave, who the dirty person got to see? Oh, wait. Who the dirty person got to take accountability? Oh, wait. The dirty person is going to have to take accountability and responsibility for being dirty. Or dirty. Oh, man. Shout out to Deion Sanders. Or dirty. Okay? But what I'm saying, y'all, is this right here. They have to deal with self. They no longer have anyone else to blame. Okay? And you see this a lot, y'all, with people who are in relationships, with people who are in marriages. They quick to blame the other person. They're quick to blame the opposite individual because that's the easiest thing to do, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't blame me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you can't blame me. I'm just being honest. That's the easiest thing to do is to say, he did it, she did it. And now that you're gone, now that you have ended the toxic cycle, who do they have to blame? Themselves. And this is why you still see 30, 40-year-old, 50, 60-year-old people talking about what their mom and their dad did not do for them. What their mom and their dad did not leave them. Okay? Next thing, y'all, it's going to be this right here. Number 4. You're able to properly heal. All right? You're able to properly heal. You know, family, when you take a person who have been in a toxic situation, they were with a narcissist, they were with, you know, friends who never really cared about them, people who only manipulated and used them, and then you take that very person and put them in a positive situation. You put them in a positive environment. You're going to see a major change within that person, right? If you change the environment, then you change the man. I'm sure y'all heard me say this multiple times. But they're going to be able to properly heal. When a person is still stuck on that old relationship, stuck on that old flame, the person who don't value them, the person who don't allow them to see who they are, that person who always make them feel less than, tiny, and diminish all their accomplishments and anything good that they do, they stay in that same toxic cycle. They're not properly able to heal. They're not properly able to heal. And family, we're going to see this to the day the world blows. Unhealed people. But it is about doing everything in your power to heal, to get better. And you have to be in a healthy environment, in a healthy state of mind, in a healthy emotional state in order to heal. Like if you're going through a breakup or a marriage, you shouldn't be watching movies like Acrimony and Temptation. You shouldn't be watching movies that are promoting, or the moral of the story is about how somebody did them wrong. You should be watching things that is going to help heal your heart, heal your thought process, heal your emotional being. Make sense what I'm saying, y'all? You have to be put in a position to properly heal. And when you end that toxic cycle, they know that you're able to properly heal. But as long as you're with them, you won't be able to properly heal, because they're going to keep tapping that wound, keep tapping that scab, keep tapping that cut. They're going to keep doing it because they know you have to start over all the time. Raise your hand in the comments if you hate starting over. That's exactly what this, y'all. You got to start over, new apartment, new house, new car. Got to start over the savings. Something came through and swapped the bank out. You got to start over. You wasn't able to properly heal. But when you're able to properly heal, then you're going to be able to build off of your foundation. All right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, build on your foundation. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, build on your foundation. Next thing, y'all, last thing is going to be number 5, no more trauma bond. Yeah, y'all can expect to hear me speak about this a lot more, because I don't think a lot of people don't, speak about trauma bonds. But trauma bonds, y'all know what that is? A trauma bond is something that is like a connection between two hurt, damaged, bitter, and battered people. And the only thing y'all have in common is the traumatizations that y'all share. Trauma bonds can be mistaken for love. You don't love that person. That person don't love you. They feel a connection and comfortable with a person who share similarities. And that similarity happens to be pain. See, if all we can do is connect off of pain, then you ain't really my friend. If all we can do is connect off of what traumatized us both, you ain't my family. See, we should build on that. That shouldn't be the center of attention. That's equivalent to people who all they have in common is smoking. All we can do is smoke together. All we can do is drink together. That's it. That is a bond, a toxic bond, right? That is a toxic bond. Reno, what are you saying right now? When you end the toxic cycle, they will be pissed because there's no more trauma bonding, right? You ever had that person you was dating, in a relationship with, friends with, who only was good in one area? Y'all only can have that conversation about one thing, and that is about how y'all both hate men, right? Y'all can only have that connection or that conversation about one thing, and that is about how y'all both can't stand women. But women ain't nothing, boy. They'll cheat on you, they'll lie on you, they'll lie to you, they'll mess with your homeboy. And some of it is true, don't get me wrong. But the point remains, that's a trauma bond. We are bonding off of the traumas. The fact that we both were beat, molested. Trauma bond. What else do y'all have in common? What else can we have a conversation about? What else are we trying to do besides speak about the things that hurt us. It's a trauma bond. So, with that being said, y'all, that is going to conclude the video. Someone is pissed. You ended the toxic cycle. All right. But with that being said, y'all, we'll do a small recap and then we'll conclude this video. So, number one, y'all, they can no longer infect you. Number two, your energy is unavailable. Number three, they have to deal with self. Number four, you are able to properly heal. And number five, y'all, no more trauma bonding, okay? No more trauma bonding. With that being said, y'all, I'm proud to announce that I have dropped the prices on my sessions, y'all, for a limited time, okay? Only for a limited time, family. Y'all can get me for $20 per 30 minutes, y'all. I want to tell you this. It's so many people who need a conversation. So many people who can change the trajectory of their life if only they had somebody to talk to. If only they had somebody who they felt like loved them and actually cared for them. Luckily, y'all have a Reno Speech Riches because that's something that I want to do. This is only for a limited time, family, and y'all keep that between us, okay? So y'all make sure y'all book a one-on-one session with me, y'all. Okay, I got the link in the video as well as in the description, and I'm gonna drop it in the comments as well, y'all. But I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace.